Hi everyone! In this video we are going to look at two different ways to compare unit rates. First way is finding common quantities. Second way is to convert to compare. Let's go ahead and look at this equation. Company A charges a monthly rate represented by the equation y equals 8x. Y is my total cost, x is months. So I read that as being charged $8 per month. So my monthly rate is really important. That's a very key term, so I'm going to go ahead and box that. Now, Company B charges $60 for the year. Ooh, that's really important too, so let me box that. Who has the better deal? Well, I have monthly and year, so I want them to have their quantities in common. Right now, they're not, but I want them to be around the same. So I have my equation, and for me that's the easiest to just use the equation. Now that one's per month. This one is per year. So I'm going to say B is 60 per year because I like to just see it out. And then A, I can go ahead and just use that equation. I'm going to multiply by 12 because X tells me months. I know there's 12 months in a year. So that's 96 per year. So my better deal will be Company B because it's only $60. So what I did is I took my month equation and I put it to 1 year. Now, if I wanted to, I could have done Company B. If I wanted to see how many for 2 years, I could have done that. But then I would have had to see how much Company A is for 2 years. So instead of 12, I would have multiplied by 24. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at another way to do this. We are just quickly going to look at an example of having to convert units to compare a unit rate. So let's go ahead and get started. Miss Rhombus drove for 90 minutes and traveled 90 miles. Mr. Rhombus also drove at a constant rate. His rate is shown by y equals 55x. Y is the total miles and x is hours. Who drove faster? Now we can't compare something if they're not in the same units. So Miss Rhombus is 90 minutes and Mr. Rhombus is hours. So those are two different units. So now if you're asking yourself, who in the world is Miss Rhombus? Well, there's a picture of her right here. Okay, moving on. So here's my thing. I already have my equation of per hour. So what I'm going to do is, since I already have per hour, I'm just going to change the minutes to hours. So I know there are 60 minutes in an hour. So 60, so then I got 1, but then I have 30 minutes left. That's half an hour. Ooh, so I know that's an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is 90 divided by an hour and a half, which equals 60. Miss Rhombus drove 60 miles per hour. So I'm going to go ahead and write her equation as well. Y equals 60x. Now, who drove faster? I know Miss Rhombus drove faster because her unit rate, her slope, is a bigger number than Mr. Rhombus.